And welcome back to your doom and gloom news. How gloomy it is today. It's a Tuesday afternoon. What's the lowdown in the world today? The 19th of November 2024. As soon as Biden signed that, little piece of paper for that clown of Kiev, that's nifty. Use long-range missiles against Russia and Russian territory. Bingo! They fired a few rockets, they did, those arseholes, didn't they? Well, 5 of them were shot down. One hit this military base, which is probably nothing because the Russians already moved the real hard one, the real McCoy out of the way, like nuclear weapons. It's probably relocated another secret location, that's for sure. And obviously from Russia today, spokesman of the Kremlin, which is the mouthpiece of the Russian government, said this is no more a war between Ukraine and Russia. This is a war against NATO and Russia. And the Russians said, first we'll flatten down Ukraine and the rest of the NATO countries who participate in this war. And what marvel devices the Russians have got? Well, you can use nukes, but EMP weapons, electromagnetic pulse bombs, that will do the trick. It will set the West society 300 years back in time, like the good old West, when it's all tough and rough. So there's sounds of civil unrest in America, deployment of National Guard soldiers, desperate attempt probably from the Democrats and the Necons and those swamp rats to keep in power. Because they're a bunch of bad losers that don't want to give over the thingy bob over to Trump on the 20th of January. So, even in America, we have a civil war brewing, civil unrest, illegals, everything popping off. Who knows? The protest of the farmers in London against this net zero nonsense, lunacy. We have to get rid of the cows because they fart too much. I think the only fart is inside the brains of these globalist politicians who wants to destroy traditional farming, which for thousands of years man has used those techniques, and they want to replace it with you eating the bugs, synthetic meat, and making you eat junk food basically, which will be delivered by drone in the near future to your home. Well, even the French were kicking off. You know how the French are. They love revolutions. Off with the blades. What they began with, they were dumping manure in front of local government buildings in silent protest. The typical trademark of protest. Even though it's the same old issue, the government's there pushing the narratives of this net zero nonsense, reduce CO2 and all that stuff. Why don't you take a lesson in biology? You need CO2 for photosynthesis, for plant growing. And therefore, more plants grow, more better it is. More better the earth is in the end. Obviously, let's say it's a man-made thing, this climate archaeology thing. In Earth's history, it passed through these phases, hot and cold, strange, extreme spells of weather cycles. Or is it which are screwing up the Earth through their, cloud seeding, and other strange devices, which seems science fiction, which is destroying the Earth, poisoning us, because they don't want less of us on the Earth. They want the remaining 5 million people. If they're so crazy, they will destroy the Earth altogether, and there won't be no Earth for the people to live on. But the Earth, throughout the millennium, what man took away, nature will gain back. So, man is just only a grain of sand in that immense Sahara desert.